I am Dr. Rajiv Mathur. Now I would like to present before the Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi ji, 5 major strategies that would help India attain the number one economy and military power within 10 years. The 5 major strategies are: number 1, knowledgeization and knowledge industrial revolution. The next strategy is ruralization. Next one is agriculturization. The 4th strategy is intersectoral balance. And the 5th one is inter-regional balances. With these major strategies, India could emerge as the number one economic and military power of the world within 10 years or sometime even 5 years. Before explaining these strategies, I would like to introduce myself. I started my career as a lecturer in economics in 1970. Then I started to concentrate on knowledge. What is knowledge? And the economics of knowledge. And my long years of research result in publishing my book from England and USA in the year 1981. And that can be considered as one of the earliest works on economics of knowledge. Here, knowledge was considered as an economic commodity or a product. Knowledge is a product. Knowledge is a product for consumption. Knowledge could be delivered. Knowledge could be marketed as any other product, though intangible. Then, with the publication of this work, I was internationally recognized as one of the earliest exponents of economics of knowledge. Consequently, in 1982, the government of India's Indian Council of Social Science Research granted me a major research project on knowledge management of universities in India for a period of 5 years. In 1983, I was nominated to one of the members of the 12-member International Committee on Research on Theoretical Basis of Informatics, that under the chairmanship of Professor A.I. Mikhailov, the father of informatics. This committee had consultative status with the UN and UNESCO. So, as suggested by Professor Mikhailov, I developed or formulated 2 theories of knowledge. The first theory, that theory of knowledge consumption production correlation, and the second theory was the stage theory of knowledge growth, explaining the growth of knowledge in societies or in the case of individuals. Then, based on these theories, appeared in 1985, published by USSR Academy of Science, Moscow. It appeared in, 8 languages. Then gradually, the world realized its potentiality of applying in skill acquisition and improving scientific productivity. So far, 4 or 5 PhD theses have been brought out based on these theories, that is, testing their validity in the context of different nations. Then I continued my research, further research on knowledge consumption, knowledge production in the context of information technology. Another thing is what, since 1988, I had been teaching information technology at the University of Calicut. And during that time, I also supervised several doctoral works, including IT application in non-conventional areas, including tribal medicine, Ayurveda, Kerala's development, and how IT could be applied in education and scientific research. And it was found that information technology was not a useful or a compatible technology for dealing with knowledge or knowledge processing and developing knowledge technology, because IT was built upon data structure, that is linear and static data structure. That means on this basis of data structure, algorithms were developed. Then, unfortunately, the knowledge structure is no way similar to the data structure. While data structure is linear and static, knowledge structure is non-linear and dynamic and exponential. This is a basic difference between knowledge structure and other point is that data is constituted with bits, and on the other hand, knowledge is constituted with concepts. The concepts are of course dynamic, non-linear and exponential. And it can be found that different concepts within a domain and several other domains have some sort of a common nature. So, to study or to understand a subject or a domain is to understand its structure, its methodology of its, and how knowledge is organized within it, or how concepts are arranged within a domain, and these are the, say, with this knowledge, basic knowledge of the knowledge, it is comparatively easy to attain mastery in several domains or disciplines within a short span of time, that with lesser efforts. Then, so the research at the university level found that my theories, that is known as Matthew's theories of knowledge, could be applied in augmenting skill acquisition and scientific productivity. Then, however, in order to process knowledge, just like data, there's a need for a new scientific study of, or mathematical or cybernetic study of knowledge, and for which in 2005 I propounded Knowmatics, KNOWMATICS, Knowmatics. This Knowmatics is the basis of knowledge processing technology, and knowledge processing technology is the basis of knowledge industry. That means in the knowledge industry, the product is of course knowledge. Knowledge are produced for mass consumption, say even globally, and this mass consumption of knowledge resulted in the mass production of high quality knowledge. In other words, people or nations or societies started to apply knowledge, the specialized or technical or scientific knowledge in every aspects of human endeavor or human activity, and that will facilitate the several-fold increase in efficiency, productivity, and competitiveness. So this knowledge would be applied, or knowledge intensification is required not only in education but scientific research and also in agriculture, industries, professional services, and almost all human activities, so that the humanity could attain a tenfold development within a short span of time. These are the basic background about myself. Then within this framework, as an economist, I would like to propose 5 strategies for the fast development of India as a number one nation, as say in economically and military power. I have already in a series of videos I have already explained these concepts of knowledge intensification or knowledgeization, agriculturization, ruralization, intersectoral balance, and inter-regional balances. And if the government of India wants more details about them, I am ready to make a very detailed presentation about these strategies and how these strategies could be applied in revolutionizing the Indian economy or Indian society as the number one in the world. Thank you.